Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another reaction video for you guys. This is called Contra, It's All Happening, and this is one of the tracks they released when I was on sabbatical, on my self-given sabbatical that time. But I'm really excited to be back, and I'm really excited to be reacting to it. I've already said I'm going to react to all the ones I enjoy among all the tracks that they released when I was away. So anyway, thank you for joining me. If you've not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe right now and give this video a big thumbs up right now because I know you're going to enjoy it. I already know I'm going to enjoy it even though I haven't listened to it yet. So anyway, without further ado, let's dive in.
You remember when hip-hop used to be fun? MCs had their own style and shit.
Okay, I do remember when hip-hop used to be fun. MCs had their own styles, yes, but I still think in some ways hip-hop is still fun. I know what they mean because now it seems like everybody's style is the same. Everybody's style, everybody has the same style. But at the end of the day, I cannot blame them really because when you're doing art, sometimes, especially if you don't want to be the stereotypical starving artist for a very long time, because really, poverty gets tired very fast, okay? So if you're doing it for commercial purposes as well as because you have the talent and you just do it for your pleasure, you're going to have to do what sells. And that's the reality of life. You're going to have to do what sells. So if there's a particular trend out there, if there's something that other people are doing that sells, or something you've done that you've realized sells, then you're going to have to do more of that. And other people are going to do that also. So in some ways, I cannot really blame them. The downside is that, it becomes kind of like the same, which sort of defeats the purpose of art in a way. Because art is supposed to be unique and it's supposed to bring us something different, especially people like us with ADHD brain, where we need something different all the time, which I think is part of the reasons I enjoy Ghost Contra so much, because they have a different style from the regular hip hop. Anyway, let me shut up and let's listen to it.
Shit crazy. Look, you been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening.
Hey yo, my dear, you're overcome with fear. You pray, you say hello with someone there. Don't give up, give me one chance to share. Cause you're not the only one in despair, this I know. Time's hitting hard, we can all feel the impact, even though it's hard.
That's so nice. That's so nice because sometimes when you're in despair, when you feel down, when you feel sad, when things are hard for you, there's a point where you get to that you feel like you're the only one in it, especially if you're the kind of person who doesn't know how to tell other people how they feel, whose first instinct isn't to share with other people, and who deals with shame along with it. So if you deal with shame along with whatever difficulty you're dealing with, then that shame is going to be compounded by the belief that you're the only one experiencing and other people won't experience it and other people won't understand. But not only because other people won't understand, or not only that other people won't understand, but it's more like if they hear about what you're going through, if they know what you're going through, then they're going to make fun of you, right? So, but it's nice when you hear and when you understand and when you remind yourself that you're not the only one and that other people are experiencing pain as well. So that's one of the, like I said earlier, this is one of the benefits of art. It's to entertain, but also to give hope to people and to address some of the things that people experience that we don't usually talk about.
Impact, even though it's hard, never call it a mismatch. Just some niggas like me that resent that. Just know I gets my lick back. Even when you're broke, you can fix that. Yeah, the system is cracked, but the solar system's intact. So
Nice. The system is cracked. The system is cracked, and I think it's all over the world. Well, most parts of the world. Well, many parts of the world. The system is cracked, but yeah, the solar system is intact, and that's thanks to the God of.
Drop comments in the space showing we exist. Follow with me while I boom. Still remember many forgotten winners. Back when my sole agenda was to get rich as a kid. I didn't even know politics exists. Always had grit since the placenta. A born sinner with clenched fists. I kept my head up, remained on the swivel, bounced back so many times. Niggas thought I double dribbled. Nowadays I'm traveling, catch me bumping the clips when I pull up in the Vatican City. He'd be remiss if His Holiness didn't know sent me. Ha ha, nah, don't offend me. That's hard to deal with. You know I'm indie. Business is business. Personal if I get forgiveness. Life is a bitch. Try not to be chauvinistic. Look, I know she gets expensive, but when she's gone, she don't come visit ya. On the dotted line goes the signature. Yella, here come the repo man. Here come the repo man. Looking to take away your self-esteem, take away your essence, take away your dreams, take away your faith, take his place, take you to extremes, damn near take away everything. So what's your takeaway? It's like I say, yo, I got what it takes, no question. Can't no man on earth repossess my blessings, cause I believe.
What I'm getting from this and from some of the tracks I've listened to already is that they're really, first of all, it looks like they have a hard-on against this, you know, the whole big music industry, typical kind of career path where they go, okay, you have a talent, come and sign, we'll sign you and we'll give you this, and they promise people all sorts of things. And that's part of what they're always what they're talking about here, that like, here comes the repo man trying to take away your self-esteem, take away your blessings, take away this, take away that, right? Like they're always, those people, like that industry is always trying to take away everything good about the talent. And at the end of the day, they leave them just empty shells of themselves. And I think that's one of the things that they really, like, they're really against and they're always talking about, which I appreciate because it warns the upcoming, you know, talents about the dangers of that kind of thing. I mean, at the end of the day, even if they warn you, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it, but at least you wouldn't say that they don't warn you in the first place. And they're really super proud of being like independent and all of that. And you know, not willing to allow anybody take them over, basically.
Take away everything. So what's your takeaway? It's like I say, yo, I got what it takes, no question. Can't no man on earth repossess my blessings, cause I believe what's for me is for me, and that's destined. That's a life lesson. Learned since an adolescent, now we're chopping with the elders. Built knowledge with mental welders, sharing echoes of wisdom like Zelda. Hard knock scholars that rock street regalia. Reminisce and then regalia. Really paralyzed by the burnt smell of paraphernalia. They feel pain because the guilt's still familiar. They eyes show you better than they tell you. Until then, you never seen a museum of failures. They regret taught me about success. I became obediently rebellious. Yes, obedient to God, but the rebel within. Cause darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind. Get out your head, trust your heart, find the light. Every soul contains the same potential to shine bright. Taj Austin.
My name's Eric Jamal. My friends call me E.
I-E.
I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just addicted to bar hopping. Hey, I formed this bad habit. I take shots at these whack rappers. To kill an MC, I like to do it old-fashioned. Pull a mask out and teleport his ass inside a casket. Spit fireballs until he turn to ashes. He ain't earn my satisfaction. Put me on the track and watch me run past him. At bare minimum, I'm first draft pick. My IP, hey, that's worth billions. You ain't gotta ask me. It all started with a passion. Let me tell you how it happened. In Ali's, I started rapping. Punchlines felt like him jabbing. Swung at every rapper till one hook caught the masses. Now like play, I sit with the caches, molded and crafted. I miss bills for this rap shit. A Ramadan, Muhammad would say that I'm the fastest. Imagine if people of color created access. They fear Khan when Louis Vuitton out of fashion. Closed-minded, they designed us to think with shackles. Niggas still trapping, police still come by harassing. Ask why they say it's our blackness, but what the pigment was, our skin was never attractive. I'm Neo in 8 Mile, I followed the right rabbit, the one that can make tricks with the words and chose the battle. In Hunger Games, I am Katniss, my pen turned to an arrow. Mocking Jay's blueprint, this is all a foreshadows.
True hip hopper, real boom bapper. No, I'm not your too cool rapper.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to say anything, but I really have to say something. I promise I won't ramble on too long. But it's about the whole, you know, blackness, color thing. It's one of those, like, it's one of my pet peeves because even as somebody, like, I know the struggle, we all hear about all the struggle with, like, police brutality, with people, like, you know, all the racism and all of that, institutionalized racism that exists in, like, America and many places in the West. But even here in Africa, we have what is called colorism, which may or may not be, you know, it's arguably one of the vestiges of colonialism. And the darker you are, the less attractive you are. If not for like recently, like really, really recently, where being black is starting to become fashionable all our lives. Like if you're dark skin, like if you're like my color or darker, or even slightly lighter than I am, you're considered not as desirable or not as attractive or not as pretty as people who are very light skinned. right? You're not, light skin is what is preferable. And it's not just in terms of the way people talk to you, it's also in terms of the way you're treated. All right, it's in terms of the way you're treated versus people who are light skinned. Like you can see that in schools, in workplace, when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to things like that, like it's very likely that people would like, it's something as simple as if you were trying to buy something in the market, somebody who is light skinned might be given a nice deal simply because they are Oyinbo Pepe. Oyinbo means white man, right? Like the white person, like the English, because the English are the ones who colonized us. So Oyinbo is actually English. So somebody who is Oyinbo Pepe, i.e. light skinned, might be treated nicely and might be given a nice discount and a nice deal on things if they ask, compared to you who are darker skinned and you're not Oyinbo Pepe. Nobody cares. They're just not going to give you that deal the same way they give the light skinned person. It's true. So, and that's why you have the whole epidemic of Black people always bleaching their skins and all of that. And many people, lots of people, because right from when they were children, they've been, that idea has been drummed into their skulls, into their psyche, that they're actually ugly, and the only way they can be beautiful or desirable is to be light skinned. So they, they put themselves at risk. They, bleach their skins and use oils and soaps and creams dedicated just to make themselves light skin, no matter the repercussions, like they don't care. And there are even people who also bleach their baby skins and all of that, and they treat their children who are lighter skinned better. Like, obviously, they make it obvious. They treat the lighter skinned children better than the darker skinned children. It's like, it's a crazy thing. And I've said this before, and I'm saying it, and I know I promise not to ramble on too long, but I'm sorry, I just need to say it. It's a really, this thing. So it's a really crazy thing. So, again, I'm not comparing that to the trouble of the, the police brutality and all of that, all the racism that exists in the West. But in case there's somebody out there thinking, oh, if we were in Africa, it wouldn't happen. It happens, okay? It happens. Maybe not to the same extent, maybe not in the same way, but you will be reminded that your skin is not preferable because it's not light.
All the foreshadows, true hip hopper, real boom bapper. No, I'm not your too cool rapper. Sometimes my jokes ain't funny. Sometimes I don't got money. Now fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em. Watch 'em big 'em up, build 'em up, then break 'em. Coach Zayne, bow, pose in for
that's what we call fake life. You don't want to admit that you don't have money, your jokes aren't funny, so you just pose and you just like fake it till you make it. That's what we call fake life.
break 'em. Coach Zayne, bow, pose in for cloud.
Can we reminisce?
Shakalaka broke the shackles, nigga couldn't handle it. Off the chain, the slave name, he rebranded it. Raz Austin, how much it cost them? Dues that he paid, minimum wage, exhaustion. No flexing, no flossing, he walked it. Ross people mispronounced the name often. Nor would you recognize the car he got from 2 lives. That nigga came to earth with a +1. Was I busting out the pen? I was only 16. Had a fetish for this shit every night, wet dream. I was busting rap, even broke a condom in between. Like, oh, wait a minute, I've been raw for a minute. Say, who's in the place? Can you let us know your whereabouts? Hello, nice to meet you. We them niggas you been hearing about. I don't feel you rappers saying something we should care about. Gotta touch the people, only way to make them feel it like, ooh.
Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Alright, the hot cat fiend, raw buster bean fiends on the mic, touch screens, alright. But I'm tapping in on sight. Mainstream is nice, but the underground get hype. They pay attention, plus they value the price of every true hip hopper, real boom dapper, MC rocker, front row at the show. It shows the line, it grows, the crowd controls the haze, the hoes, the highs, the lows, with highs, with lows. We eat, with me, with y'all. It's cold, it's God inside the fifth. It's live on Apple, on Tidal, on Spots. If I catch a vibe like that, we went across the map to smile and bust a rap. Now the coast is back because
You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. happening. Everybody's flows just water under the bridge. Could give a fuck about your raps or the money you spend. This hip hop nigga, your fame won't survive this shit. Coming out the dungeons of rapping, the dragon skinny mink. All the beasts I slay live inside of my ink. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. We connected on the brink. I found out it was all me at the end of it. Shadow working for free, I'm just trying to reap the benefits. Now I'm back at the beginning. Hold up, let me reminisce about the time I was a youngin' back in Colombia. In the land of Cain, I was able to listen to MTV raps with no cable. Back at Granny's house, and then Calvo Sur de Bogota. Fat Freddy had the inside. Now I ain't speak no English at the time, but I still caught a vibe. Singing, you're all I need. Was enough for me, the melody that ran through my mind so much. I thought it grew feet, had me feeling like hip hop was the thing to be. Had dreams as an immigrant of seeing NYC. Fast forward, we getting flowers from the legends that planted the seed. We up in the league, following protocol, they call it a prophecy. My style supreme over them pyramid schemes. It was all a dream, niggas wanted it more than sleep. I be up all night, cooking up that shit. Hey yo, coast, this how we do, like this. We be in the spot, running back, mic check. Coast to coast, we got the world tapping in. LA, tapping in. The Bay, tapping in. The Shire, tapping in. NY, tapping in. Philly, tapping in. DC, tapping in. Everywhere we go, it's all happening.
Okay, this is the end. That was really great. That was really, really nice. And somehow it makes me feel really sorry. Like I was listening, I was like, I'm so sorry that I missed this when it came out. But again, better late than never. What would have made me really sorry is if I never actually got to react to this. So I'm super like, and this, I don't know, this track feels like a bit more upbeat than all the other tracks that I've listened to. I don't know if it's just me or I don't know if it's just where I am right now that is making me like boom, boom, boom. But it feels more upbeat and it feels like super poppy. Like, yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you get what I'm saying or if it makes any sense, but if you understand, just let me know in the comment section below. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end of this reaction video. If you're in fact still here, if you've not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. Right now, I give this video a big thumbs up and I will see you next time. And shout out to you guys for your comments and for the recommendation of this track and for other tracks. And if you have any recommendations for me for any videos you would like me to react to, put it in the comment section below and I will see what I can do. Okay, thank you. I'll see you next time. Ciao.